Hey everyone, it's Nikki. Welcome or welcome back. These DIYs are part of a playlist that I'll tell you about in just a few moments. I thrifted this old wood and look at the date, 4/12/2002. This wood is definitely vintage. I started by doing some batch painting with the color Red Wagon by Sweet Pickins in another video, but it's a milk paint, and for these projects, I'll be pairing it with Yuletide Transfers by IOD. Now, with milk paint, you do have to seal it in since it's water soluble, which means that after it dries, moisture or water can reactivate it. So you'll want to seal it in with wax, oil, or a top coat to protect it. So with rub-on transfers, they're so easy and you can use them on anything. I'm actually getting ready to put them on my cast iron bathtub. My husband painted the exterior of it black, and I want to go in with some golds and some bright florals. I can't wait to do that, but I have just been swamped. For this one, I chose a lovely Christmas tree design. Like with any transfer, I just start rubbing it down and gently pulling back on that transfer sheet. Look at that beautiful image. And I had a bow casting from Redesign's bows mold that I painted with the color Bronze Metallic Paint by Paint Couture. And then once that's dry, I use a little bit of hot glue and glue it down to the bottom of my plaque. Then I sealed it in. I used white wax by Waverly, and I just used that. It's like a makeup brush, and I really pushed down into all those little grooves because hindsight, I should have sanded this before I even painted it, but I did not. So moving forward, that's what I'm doing. I'm just pushing it in to the grooves and trying to get that white wax down into that wood. And typically when I use wax, I let it sit for about 20-30 minutes and then I wipe it back. But I had a lot of projects going on and I just wanted to get this one pushed out. And either way, it has the wax on. It's good to go. I didn't have hangers for these either. I actually ordered some on Amazon because I want to make a small gallery wall, and all the projects from today will go on that wall. And then I finished up with some dark wax, and this is by Sweet Pickins. I just love how the wax deepens the tone and it really brings out that richness in the paint and makes the color stand out beautifully. All right, this video is part of the What Would You Make challenge hosted every month by Brenda from Rustic and Lace and Christine from Divine Designs. Our guest host this month is At Home with Chris. She is absolutely one of my favorites. We both use a lot of IOD and Paint Couture products, so if you love that look, to definitely check out her channel, and the full playlist will be linked down below. And this is what Chris's channel looks like. Now moving on to our second DIY, I actually lost the footage for this one, but I added Crackle Medium first and then painted over it with the color Plaster by Waverly. That's how I got these beautiful vintage style cracks. The transfer I used here is also, no wait, yeah, it's from the same booklet, I'm sorry. I'm speeding through a lot of this as it's redundant, and I'm sure most of you by now know how to use a rub-on transfer. Now for our third project, I went in with plaster again and just dry brushed it along the sides, kind of, going heavy from the middle and then working my way out. And with this one, I did sand it. Next, I took out my Victoriana mold and I cast this beautiful bow. I just love this one. It has tassels that hang, and I took the color Van Dyke Brown. It's one of my favorite glazes by Paint Couture, and made sure to get right into those low points and then wiped some of it back with a damp cloth. And if some of it is a little too heavy in spots, I do take my paintbrush again and just blend it out a little bit. Since the baby white makes it a little bit wet. And then I went over the high points with a little bit of bronze metallic paint. Used a little bit of Gorilla Super Glue gel and a little bit of hot glue and put it right in the center of this plaque. Lastly, I put more dark wax and made sure to get the front, the sides, the back, and everything, and then wiped it back. And that is it for these DIYs. They're so simple and fun and elegant. I just love them. Don't forget to check out the playlist, and I'll make sure everyone is linked down below. Don't forget, hit that like, subscribe. I am so close to my goal of 1,000 subscribers. Thank you so much for spending time with me today. Until the next one, bye.